All right, I've got a question for you. When a new show drops, are you the kind of person who watches one episode a week? Or do you absolutely destroy the entire season in like a single afternoon and then sit there wondering what to do with the rest of your life? Because streaming right now is doing both. Some shows drop all at once, Netflix style, just here you go, ruin your sleep schedule. Others are like, nope, you get one episode, then come back next week like it's 2003. And honestly, I don't know which one I like better, because binging is awesome until you finish the show in 2 days and then never think about it again. But weekly releases, they build hype. They get people talking. But also, let's be honest, that can feel slow, like painfully slow. And I feel like this is one of those things where we all think we know what we prefer, but when you actually break it down, it's not that simple. So today we are going to figure it out. Is binge still king, or is weekly TV making a comeback? I'm Brody. That's Tudong Dylan. And that's Charlie Hickman. And this is Talk Punch coming to you in HD, trying out some new equipment.
No one asked for it, but here you go. You get it anyway.
But yeah, so, you know, streaming.
Why not?
It's what's going on.
Yeah,
Charlie,
so,
take us through this whole thing, because this is a big deal for you.
I'm the TV guy here. I know that Brody's requested that streaming services just stop making television altogether.
I never said that.
Just only release movies from here on out. You just said that right before we started. Like, I wish everything was just a movie. Oh, wait.
I was kidding.
I wish everything was just a movie. No, that sounds like Cookie Monster. I don't know. I got to work on my Brody impression.
That's fantastic.
Why can't it all be a movie?
Now he's Yoda.
Spot on. Now, you, even though in the way you framed it, I think are being a little disingenuous here, bro, because you're acting like the only option. If all episodes are available to me, I have to binge them all the second that I can. But really,
that's what you do.
But that's not what I do. I fit it into my schedule. So when all options are available to me, maybe I watch 2 on a Wednesday, and then I can't watch anything on a Thursday, but boy, Thursday I can watch 1, and then Friday I can't watch anything, but Saturday I can watch 3, and I can watch it at my pace in a way that allows the story to feel like it's connected, where I don't forget about what's happening in the show, that on nights where it's convenient for me and my wife to sit down and watch an episode or 2 together, we can, and on nights where it's not, we can take the night off. When it's only once a week, and then you're juggling like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 shows. Look, I don't want to get too deep into the argument yet, because we can already tell where I'm going to side on this. Because even if let's say there's 8 episodes and they're all available at once, you can watch 1 a week. Like, no one's stopping you from watching 1 a week. I can't binge a show or watch at my pace if they're 1 a week. I have to wait till it's done. And you might say, well, that's fine. And that is fine. But also, then I don't get counted in as someone who streaming services are paying attention to who watches, how soon they watch, how much they watch. And me waiting until a show is completely finished, it kind of hurts the show a little bit. So I'm curious to hear your guys' take. I know that there's a lot of really logical reasons, like the HBO style of the once a week makes it feel like it's showcase TV and all that. Dylan, you're a man who loves TV. Talk to me.
I do. Okay, I actually have a really good example as well. I just found out that, I'd known this before, but somehow I figured it out this time. You can actually get a kind of Netflix with the ads through T-Mobile, which is the provider I have. And so I never actually got to finish all of Cobra Kai. I've seen most snippets, but I've never actually seen season 6, the last season. And so I set all of it up, and I thought, all right, I'm going to watch season 6. And I watched all freaking night, season 6. I think I've missed like maybe 1 or 2 episodes before I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta sleep. I gotta get some sleep. It's 6. I gotta get up. Now. Great. I regret nothing. Absolutely nothing. I love the fact that I can go and I can watch and it's all there. It's fantastic. I have to admit, it does give it a little bit of okay, for example, Daredevil's coming out, and it's coming out 1 or 2 a week. For some reason, when it's like that, I don't know about you guys, but I am less likely to go back and to watch it again. For some reason, if I binge it, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to binge it again. But if it's like Daredevil, I cannot say that I went back and watched the last bit of it. I watch all of it and I binged it, and then usually that's it. But if I can binge it, I can go back and, well, I'm gonna look at this episode. But usually I don't if it's a week by week thing. Is that what you guys do? Do you guys ever binge it and then go back and watch it again?
No.
I mean, you guys watch a lot of different TV shows.
I barely have time to watch one show, let alone go watch something.
Because you're watching
again.
like nonstop Lord of the Rings length movies.
Yeah, because they're great. I like the weekly. I think I enjoy it. And I think, to Charlie's point, where you can, if they release it all at once, you can still watch it weekly. Yeah, man. But then good luck avoiding spoilers. Good luck.
Well, good luck to the person who wants to wait till they're all available, avoiding spoilers.
I think that when it's a weekly thing, it's a lot more of an event. It's more of an event. There's spoilers, there's this and that. Nobody is going to sit there and be like, well, I can watch all of Cheers, but I can miss out on the spoiler. It's already there. So, I mean, like, it seems to me like it's more of an event. It's more of something to talk about and to watch if it's weekly.
Yeah, I mean,
No?
you
Doesn't feel like
can
that?
the water cooler effect or whatever, like the idea of prestige television. The problem is there's a lot of these weekly releases that are not prestige television or water cooler shows. As like just a side example, and not that like my life is representative of anyone out there who's watching, but like we had a lingering subscription MGM Plus that we got like for like $1 during one of like the holiday sales. And then there was a new Kevin Kline show that I didn't even know was going to exist called American Classic. Love me some Kevin Kline. He's like a theater guy in it. It's a cute little show. We watched 5 episodes. The subscription has run out because it's a weekly release TV show. I'm never going to watch it again. By the time maybe someday I buy an MGM Plus subscription again, I'm certainly not going to get it. American Classic is a cute little show, not a prestige show. In fact, the first episode, there's a guy who literally disappears in the green screen. You can see it. It's like, it's not a prestige show. It's a nice show. It's a cute little show. No one's going to mistake this for like the Sopranos. If that had been released all at once, I would have watched the whole thing. And I might be hyping it up on my my best shows of the first quarter or best shows of the year or my favorite this or my favorite that. And as it stands now, I'm probably just never going to see it. And that's okay. Streaming services like the week to week because it keeps you locked into a subscription. I like ducking in and out of subscriptions and being able to power through 3 or 4 TV shows that I know that I've missed and being able to get through all of them and then bail out rather than saying, okay, well, all right, I just got my HBO Max subscription for a couple of months. How many weeks can I watch of Rooster, the new Bill Lawrence show, before my subscription runs out, or Knights of the Seven Kingdoms, or whatever? You know, how many weeks do I get before, then I've got to like time it with like, oh, this show's coming out here and this show's coming out here. I get this many weeks of this many weeks of that. If it's all at once, I can hop in and out at ease. I can make my choices more strategic. Oh, Paradise is finished on Hulu. All right, I can pound through that. Television has changed forever, whether we like it or not. Everything is going to be shorter. Everyone's going to be hunting prestige things. I was telling Brody before, my wife and I just finished Paradise season 2. It's a nice show on Hulu. It's got like some Lost vibes. It's 16 episodes in 2 seasons. By the time it finishes its 3rd season, it's still going to be less episodes than the first season of Lost. And that's 3 seasons of this spanned over like 5 years. It's too much time in between. It's not enough episodes. Just, the once in a week. Look, if you're a TV watcher, once a week, you're juggling like 3 or 4 shows right now. I got the Shrinking finale, Shrinking, one of the best shows on television. Bill Lawrence I love me some Shrinking. Scrubs is back once a week. It's great. It's all this once a week stuff. I don't know. It's fine. I'm not going to watch Daredevil until it's all out. And I'm probably going to hear spoilers. I don't want to go one week at a time. It's not Wonder Man. Great. If that had been one at a week when I started watching it, I wouldn't have finished it. And I loved it. I loved it, but I would have forgotten about it. It would have gotten lost. But because they were all there at the same time, we watched not 1, but 2 episodes. And by the time we finished the 2nd episode, we're like, okay, we're all the way in on this. We're going to finish this. But if we just watched the 1 and then a week had gone by, we probably would have been like, what was that other show we were watching? Who can remember back a week ago? I got no idea, and Wonder Man's lost to time.
It's true. It was kind of nice having Wonder Man.
No, I think it's
with Wonder Man. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go. No. Go.
Okay.
Keep going. Go. Keep.
So with the Wonder Man, like it was actually kind of nice having it come out. And it was funny because Disney Plus is typically a weekly release schedule. Like all the Marvel stuff is once a week. And then they said, Wonder Man's going to come out all at once. And I remember making a joke even at the beginning of this year, like, yeah, apparently Wonder Man's just coming out all in one day. Disney doesn't care about this. It's probably not going to be good. And then I heard buzz about it, and so I watched it, and it was kind of nice being able to just get through it. But it was nice because they were also like 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, it was short.
And so that was nice. But I also think about other Marvel shows in the past where, I think about like WandaVision, where I would watch WandaVision and then I would be so excited to go and watch like episode breakdowns and what were all the Easter eggs, and let's talk about like some of the theories and some of the stuff that's going on. And I feel like I would have missed that if it all just came out at once and I just kept watching, because then I feel like I need to just keep watching. And I guess I could pace myself, but I don't know. I feel like I would have missed that. And it was kind of fun to be like, oh man, it's Tuesday, WandaVision's coming out, or Loki's coming out tonight. Let's plan on getting the kids down. We can watch Loki, we can watch WandaVision, and kind of make an event out of it. And that was kind of fun.
I can recognize in my own life that I don't have to make a lot of small talk. And maybe if I had to make more small talk, the idea of like once a week releases would appeal to me more, because it would give me something built in to always say, hey, did you watch the new episode of Daredevil? That was nice, right? Jim at the water cooler? How we doing? Like, I teach private music lessons. I don't ever talk to my kids about, prestige television. So maybe my life is just weird and I'm just a weird guy. Dylan, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, it's funny when you kind of look at it, because I'm going through it, and all right, well, I don't watch as many of the shows as you guys watch, but I was thinking back, I was like, all right, well, I mean, that Tulsa one with Sylvester Stallone, Tulsa King, there you go. That was a week by week thing. I don't know if you guys watched the new Reacher, but that's also a week by week thing. It's always what is it? It's Only Murders in the Building. That was a week by week, and I got to admit, although I was told to watch it, that's one of those that I actually do watch with the wife. Where each week we're like, all right, it's coming on. We want to watch it tonight, or we want to watch it tomorrow night. And it's fun doing it that way. And I mean, and it's funny because I would so much more appreciate just having it all there, just binge watching it. But I mean, it makes it a little bit more, I don't want to say special, but I can't think of a time where we both we sat down and we watched some things and we binge watched them. Do you guys ever watch Sledgehammer? That's on Paramount Plus. You guys ever watch that show?
Mm-mm.
I forgot that it was so much of like a satire, so much of a parody. Really funny. But I was watching it, and she kind of like dropped out, and I'm like, I'm still going to keep watching this. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep watching this. But I mean, as soon as the next season, if it's always Only Murders in the Building, I can't watch that without her. Tulsa King, I can, and it's funny. Like, it would come out on like a Sunday or something, and it'd be a nice little treat. You're like, hey, a new episode's finally out. Daredevil, though, it's like, come on already. That's one that I'm like, yeah, I want to see all of it. That's a binge one right there. So it's funny. It's funny how they do it.
I like the weekly with Daredevil, though. I think it's fun.
It makes it.
I think weekly's,
I mean, it's true.
Weekly's
It's
great
true.
for a guy who's going to watch 3 TV shows in a year. Like, I think there's nothing prohibitive of that.
Very good point.
Well, I don't really want to watch TV anyway, so if there's less to watch, like, good for me. Even in the days when I was younger of like network television, I wouldn't watch The Office week to week. I'd buy the DVD at the end of the season and I'd watch at my pace. I like watching at my pace. I like being able to thread through storylines and being able to enjoy them in real time. My life is not structured in a way where I can plan a TV night. They happen. more organically. This is when we have energy. This is when we have time. We can put something on here. And there are nights where we don't have anything to watch because the week to week is going on, and it's like we have time to watch something. I guess we're putting on like an old Community episode or something for the hour we have before bed or whatever, you know. And that's okay too. That's fine. But it's just, it'd be nice to have things that we can pace at our own kind of way. I will say, like, this too, bro. Like, I don't like the fan theory stuff, like the WandaVision that you're describing. Like, everything that we thought in the fan thing was cooler than what the ending of the show was. And it's like, as you're going through that week to week, you're coming up with all these ideas and you're reading other people's ideas. You're like, that's so cool. How good is that? That would be so cool. And then the show ends and you're like, oh, she's just evil and trapped everybody in stasis. That's horrible. And then the show feels like even more like disappointing, like the womp, 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 womp. Because you're anticipating all these great fan theories. It's going to be this epic thing. And then it's like, oh no, okay. It's just the thing that it was most likely to be the whole time. And they kind of just did, they're finally doing a show that doesn't feel like it's a Marvel show. And then it's like, oh no, okay, the last few episodes, it's absolutely just a Marvel show. Okay.
But it's still fun. It's still fun to go through and theorize and hear people's theories and find the Easter eggs.
Are you doing that with Daredevil?
Stuff.
Are you doing that with Daredevil, bro? Because they have it like right afterwards. They have like a pod. Is it a podcast? Is it a discussion? Whatever it is.
Yeah,
where they're talking about
their own podcast. But I have like YouTube channels that I go to that break it all down.
Well, instead of doing that, you could just watch another great television show.
Spoilers.
Watch Shrinking, one of the best shows on television. It's only 30-minute episodes instead of watching recaps about something that you already just watched.
Oh, but I like the recaps. I like finding the Easter eggs. That stuff I really like.
I'll say this, and we can wrap up whenever you want. But I will also say this: when I can binge something, I'm more likely to give something legs. Like, it can slow start on me, and I'll give it a chance. I'll give it another episode or 2 episodes if I believe in the director or the cast or the I like the plot. I like the idea of this, but I don't know where we're going. I'll give it more time than I do if it's week to week. If it's week to week, I watch 1 episode and I'm not into it, I usually don't go back. It's just like, okay, well, it's not worth my time. Why would I want to watch the second episode of that? And I just move on.
But I mean, you watch a lot of shows, like by far the most TV shows, the new ones and the old.
Because I'm a fan of prestige television, and we're in the golden age of it right now. I've watched like 4 episodes and 4 TV shows in like 4 months, but whatever. But yeah, more than you guys.
Do you guys ever binge through a show and then like forget what it was because you went through it so fast?
Never.
No.
Really?
No. I have
there's
no retention problems
that I've gone through that's, you know, binged over like a week or a couple days or something like that. And then I completely forget about the show and it all just blends together where I can't differentiate the episodes and it's just one thing in my head different. And I'm like, okay.
How is that different than week to week when by the end of it, you're talking about after you're done watching it, right? So like you go week to week with a show, then a couple months later, I'm guessing you're not still like keeping it fresh in your mind. I'm sure it's the same thing, right? Doesn't it end up in the same
I think
spot?
the week to week does help me break it up some where I can think about like special episodes.
I've got to say,
I think about like some Game of Thrones episodes, you know, where week to week that were like awesome episodes. You know, I think about the Dark Matter show that I really liked. There was some episodes that
you're describing 2 shows that you loved, and so therefore you remember them. I mean, like that doesn't seem to me to have to do anything with the format. That just seems like, wow, I really liked Game of Thrones and I remember Game of Thrones. Dark Matter was one of my favorite shows I've ever seen because I loved the book and I really remember it because also I read the book. That's not impressive to me, bro. Do you want to impress me? Talk about a show that you didn't really like, that you watched week to week, that you still remember vividly. That would impress me.
Pluribus. I didn't care for Pluribus. I was watching it week to week.
If I quizzed you about Pluribus right now on just a random general trivia questions about the show, how do you think you would do? Well, maybe we'll try that in the next episode. We'll do some pluribus trivia and see how Brody does, how he hangs in there.
I think I got through like 4 episodes before my Apple Plus expired.
You didn't even finish it. Oh, see, you
didn't
can't
really care for it.
How can that
So
be
it
an
wasn't
example? In fact,
You asked me for a show that I didn't like.
You just described the reason why week to week is bad. My subscription ran out. I wasn't super into it, so I didn't finish it, but I liked it enough to watch 4 episodes deep. You could have, it was only like 4 more episodes. You could have just finished it if you'd had the option to finish it, but you didn't.
I was actually
and now you're never going to see
relieved that the pressure was off. I didn't have to watch anymore.
Oh man, last season's Daredevil was like that for me. That was excruciating week to week by the end of that. I would have stopped watching.
You were not happy.
I would not have watched that week to week. It just, there was no Daredevil wasn't in it.
I thought we were watching it week to week.
We were reviewing it week to week,
and we had a pod on it every week, so I had to watch it every week, rain or shine. You had to open my eyeballs Clockwork Orange style and make me watch one of those episodes.
Rain or shine.
Hey, there's a reason that we're not doing it this year. There's a reason why we're not doing it season 2.
I'm hoping
I don't want Charlie to quit the podcast.
I know this is a wild theory here, but if Daredevil's in season 2 of Daredevil, I will be more excited to watch it.
He was in a lot of season 1, episode 1.
Good. He was in a fair amount of episode 1 last season too, but I don't know. We'll see.
You guys just see the first episode? You know, like 3 episodes came out, right?
I'm not going to watch it. Have you learned nothing about me? I haven't seen an episode. I'm not going to watch it until it's over, and then maybe I'll give it a chance. But
I'm behind.
None of this
I'm behind.
nonsense.
Okay, as a person who doesn't jump from subscription to subscription, they stay very much the same. I'm just way too lazy to do any of that stuff. I just want to turn it back on. But I will say, even shows that I do like that are week to week, I can't say that I've gone back and watched them again. I haven't gone back and watched any of the other seasons of Tulsa King. I watch it and it goes through and then it's done. I like it and I can talk about it, but I don't really go back and watch it. Like Cobra Kai came out, it's done, and I'm like, you know what? I'll watch it like this now. Maybe I'll watch it like this. It's all there. I can watch it however I want. So, I mean, it's a lot easier, for me at least, who doesn't go from subscription to subscription, to go back if it's already, I mean, I'd go back with Frasier, I go back with all of these other ones. I'm going back with Sledgehammer. Tell me you guys watch it. Come on, I can't be the only one who's watched Sledgehammer. I am the only one.
This is your problem. You say, you guys give me a hard time about that I watch a lot of TV. Dylan's over here streaming shows from like 1985, like and Brody's watching like hours of YouTube content about television. But I'm the weird guy who just watches new prestige television shows as they appear on TV. I know I'm the crazy guy watching Young Sherlock, and you guys are sitting there killing 2 hours watching Sledgehammer and Daredevil Easter egg videos.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Young Sherlock, not bad by the way, pretty good.
I'm not just sitting there and watching this stuff. I have it on in the background while I'm working. I have it. I can glance down if it's something interesting.
That's fair.
I'm just sitting and doing my job.
It's fair.
And I could do that. So it's not like I'm putting YouTube up on my TV and sitting and watching a 40-minute episode, which I hope everybody's doing for this episode.
YouTube's great, by the way. Everyone should watch a lot of YouTube.
Everyone.
Streaming services keep getting more expensive, so I mean, YouTube is.
Oh my gosh, Netflix! I just got to notice that Netflix is going up again.
Yeah,
it's $17.99. It's going up to $19.99, and I'm like, why? Golly, Netflix just.
I know. This is a losing argument because I feel like most people like week to week. Most people are used to week from cable and from television. Most people are used to week for prestige stuff like The Sopranos. Can I just say, I think honestly, my real opinion, if you wanted to pin me down, would be that each streaming services have some shows that are week to week, but not every show week to week. And then some shows that can just drop all at once, and then they just really like pick their most prestige thing and drop it, and then back up. I don't know. What are you saying, bro?
Do you think that most people like the week to week? I assumed the opposite. I assumed that most people preferred binging, and that I'm kind of on the outside is like, I kind of enjoy the week to week.
I think most people like it. I think most people like to watch. I think most people like things feeling like an event. I think we don't have as much event stuff anymore as a society. I think people like
especially if we binge it.
people like events. I think people like going on YouTube and watch. I think I am definitely the outlier here. I get why streaming services do it. It's more profitable for them to extend the run of a good show than it is to have it all gone at once. And we're like, well, what else is there to watch on Hulu? There's nothing else to watch. It's better for them to string something along, especially since there's so few episodes of new shows that are coming out. So I think I'm probably on the outside here and the outlier here. I think most people didn't buy DVDs of all the shows they wanted to watch. They probably just watched them. I didn't want to watch 24 week to week. I wanted to watch it all at once. And so I bought the DVDs and I watched it at my speed and it was great. And I was a streamer before there was streaming.
Yeah, you were.
A pioneer, some have said.
Well, I know that in my opening script, I said that we were going to solve this.
I think it's solved. I think you got to have
know that we solved it.
You
That's
gotta have
right.
a good
It
narrative
is solved.
book.
It should be a mix. Some shows should be week to week, and some shows should be binges. I don't know which should be which, but
Every streaming service is allowed to have one week to week show a year. Besides HBO, which just has always been week to week, so whatever they can, and then Netflix can't do any week to weeks. Like, so we have on a scale of HBO to Netflix, everyone gets one show that they can go week to week on.
Nice. See, solved.
So,
look at that.
There you go. It's solved. The debate is over. Now we can all live in harmony. Those of us who like weekly TV and those of us who just like to watch it all.
And a mixture of both.
I don't really care that much, but yes. Life goes on. It's fine. I've already lost the war, so I'm just an old man yelling at clouds.
No, and that's the reason that I never try to set up debates with you guys, because you guys are way better at all this than me.
We just get louder than you.
Like I'm wrong.
This is like playing Uno back when we were younger, and we just yell Uno louder than other people, and they get. Remember when I got keys thrown at me once for saying Uno too loud?
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you said it at the same time, but you were louder, so everybody heard
I was
you.
louder. Hey, come on, that's what the rules say.
But we're sitting here talking about the weekly and the streaming, and I'm like, man, Charlie, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I do like.
All at once,
because Charlie, you're so persuasive.
It's great,
you
bro.
You could talk me into anything.
It's a good point. It's true.
I promise to only use my powers for good.
It somehow.
I can't even get you to like TV, bro. So I don't think I'm ever gonna talk you.
What are you talking about? Right now, I am watching Daredevil. I am watching
first television show he's watched all year. By the way,
that's not true. I watched Wonder Man. Doggone you!
2 shows in 4 months, not bad.
I watched Wonder Man before you did. So.
Yeah, you did. Of course, you didn't tell me I should watch it and that it was good. I had to watch it on my own and then ask you if you'd seen it.
Probably because I watched it all pretty quickly and then it was
and then you forgot it. You remember Wonder Man pretty well. That
doesn't make any sense, bro. You're supposed to forget it if it comes week by week. You can't forget it if you binged it. No, if you binge it, you can binge it again.
The only thing I remember about Wonder Man was that I love Trevor. He's become one of my favorite MCU characters.
Trevor's great.
In the entire MCU, Trevor. Didn't like him in Iron Man 3. Fell in love with him in Shang-Chi. Fell even more in love with him in Wonder Man.
Really?
Yeah, it's great.
You would have liked anyone in comparison to Awkwafina in the...
That's a good point.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to our next segment. So if you have never been here before...
Oh, man.
We are going through a fantasy box office draft. So through fantasyboxofficegame.com, they've got a really cool setup. It's free. Go do it. We're doing it. It's been really fun. We are going to get an update because there have been some adjustments since last time. So let me go ahead and share this right here. Get you. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. All right. So Dylan has been winning, and you could look and you could see the little line right up top there. I think technically Dylan is still in the lead. Well, we can see. So Dylan right now is at negative 2.1. Negative 2.1. Dylan grabbed Scream 7, which has done very well for him.
Shocking. I cannot believe it got horrible reviews. Horrible, right?
It must have had a low budget. What was the budget on that? It must have been a budget thing.
It did better. It had a budget of
45
million. It had a budget of 45 million, and the break even was 112. And right now it's grossed 209. So Dylan has made 96 million.
So click on Wuthering Heights. So same.
Okay. So Charlie is really not far behind, and honestly, in one more week, Charlie's going to pass everybody because Charlie grabbed Mario Brothers Galaxy, and in one weekend, it has done very well for him.
Yeah,
it is already ahead. So it had $110 million budget. The break even was 275. It's already grossed 372. So Charlie's already at $97 million.
What's Hoppers? Show me Hoppers. What was the budget on that thing? How is that negative?
Hoppers, 150 million. Break even was 375. Only made 332.
332 gross. That should be a profit right there. That's crazy to me. 150 million.
Not according to the 2.5 because that budget isn't counting all the marketing.
That's brutal.
So
they didn't market it. I never saw one ad for it.
Yeah.
I saw some ads. So you're negative 42 million with that one. But Wuthering Heights, you made some money on Wuthering Heights, $80 million budget, 200 million break even, made 239. So you made $39 million on that, my friend.
What's Hail Mary doing for you, bro?
Well, I'm down here at negative $335 million.
Oh God.
What?
Send help, Brody. Send help.
I don't have any movie that has grossed money yet. Project Hail Mary is still doing well. It had a big old budget of $200 million, so I needed $500 million to break even. We're at 421. It's still going. It's only been out for 2 weeks. That one may do something.
That's gonna cross over for you.
The Bride. What
Who had
the heck? For some reason I did The Bride. It cost $90 million.
Stupid. I told you.
$225 million was the break even.
That's brutal.
And it only made $23 million. So I lost $201 million on The Bride. Here I was like, oh hey, it's a Christian Bale movie. Oh hey, it's a new take on a Frankenstein. Yeah, that one did not work out for me.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Maggie Gyllenhaal direct, I'm like, oh bro, what are you doing?
Silent Hill, negative 27. Pout Pout Fish. I was like an animated movie. Hey, it's an animated. This is going to make money. No, negative 20 million.
What was the budget on Pout Pout Fish?
10 million?
Gosh.
Wow.
Needed to make 25 million, and it only made 4.1.
For those of you who haven't seen, some of these didn't have budgets yet because we drafted at the beginning of the year, and so there's no budget set yet for a movie coming out in like April or late March in January necessarily. So we didn't know on some of these. Some of these we knew, some of them we didn't know. I'm not sure Brody would have picked The Bride if he'd known how big the break-even point would have been.
No, I thought it was like a much smaller budget, but Send Help did okay, only 6 million, but yeah, you guys are like killing me right now.
Well, and then like Dylan's movie Charlie, and then if you scroll down, like Crime 101,
Charlie,
those are our alternates, right?
Those are the alternates. So those are not counted. Those are only counted if one of your picks gets delayed.
It's good that Crime 101 didn't count because that's a negative 153 right there.
Yeah,
that's already out. That's already out on Prime right now.
Bone Temple really hurt you, Charlie. That lost 101.
People say I haven't watched it. It just came on Netflix. I'm so excited to watch it. People can't stop talking about how good it is. They didn't have faith. They didn't leave it in the theaters long enough. They didn't believe in it.
Came out in January, and so. So yeah.
When do we draft the next?
So
season?
May is going to be the next draft for the summer, and I think that's when we're really going to see some big heavy hitters coming in, making a lot of money. Dylan has The Mummy coming up here in a week or so we will see. Boy, I saw the trailer for that, and that looks terrifying. I love mummy movies. I just rewatched the Brendan Fraser one just with my kids, Mummy and Mummy Returns. I was like, this is super fun. I love the Tom Cruise one. This one, I'm like, I want no part of this. No part of this one.
They keep advertising it, saying that Brendan Fraser is not in it. They keep he's not in this Mummy.
Fraser is not in this one.
So I mean, look at how
we need to draft in
April. Look how close you guys are up here. My goodness.
Brody, don't we need to draft in April for May? Like May, June, July, August? Don't we need to before May hits draft?
Oh, I'll have to look that up. I'll look and see when the summer movies get,
because it should be like four month cycles, right? It's just like three seasons, so it should be like May, June, July, August, and that's September, October, November.
That's
December.
true. That's true. So
I can't wait. I'm jonesing for fantasy drafts. We're out of fantasy football season right now. I need a hit. I need a fix.
I know. So it's Michael. Oh, who has Michael?
I do. Sorry. It's going to be bad.
What is that?
It's the Michael Jackson biopic.
Oh, it's the Michael Jackson one.
Oh, it's a terrible
it has a budget of $155
Why?
million.
How? There was no budget listed. No, I'm so dead. Oh, man.
155. Why did this cost $155 million to make? That's just an estimate. So maybe it was less.
I'm screwed.
Oh, no.
I'm screwed. Just give Dylan give him the trophy.
Hey.
We will see. But there you go. So that's how things are shaping up in the Talk Punch fantasy box office. Go check out fantasy box office game.com. We're not sponsored by them, but they've got a cool thing going. So
they do. It's good. Support it.
Yeah. So there's that. I think we're good. Charlie, before we leave, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Over the last few months, we have watched your hair get quite long.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is there a plan with the hair? I mean, it looks great. And as a bald man, I'm very jealous.
Yep, me too.
I'm trying to I figure like Dylan in between is kind of like he's just clean everywhere. And then you've got the hair here. And so I'm trying to balance. It's just symmetry, bro. We're creating symmetry here on the pod.
I like the symmetry.
I don't have a plan. It's at this point, we're getting a little flare back here. Do I want to go like a full pony? Do we want to get like
absolutely
get some of this fetching tail going?
You could get like a man bun.
I told you guys I saw a dude pushing his baby stroller, shirtless, belly out, just hair up in a man bun, and he just looked so iconic. I was like, that's me. I want the belly out. I want the man bun. I want the hipster beard. I want the shorts that are probably a little too short to be wearing out in public. Pushing a baby stroller. Maybe my chihuahua's in the baby stroller because I'm not having another baby. Maybe a grandbaby at this point.
We'll see, Charlie.
Oh wow!
What do you mean we'll see? What kind of evil voodoo are you putting in the universe? What do you mean we'll see?
I don't know.
No,
you could go for a fifth.
No,
go for a fifth. Charlie.
No babies. No, I would die. I would literally be dead. I'd be dead. I'd be a zombie. People would think in 4K, people would be like, "Oh my gosh, this guy has not slept in like 17 years." No, I can't do a fifth baby. I can't do it. Although maybe. Never say never.
Okay.
We haven't
until
fully,
you get something taken care of.
Yeah, we haven't clipped the wings.
Is always on the table.
Still on the table. You never know what could happen. And if you're watching this someday, number 5, you were not an accident. It was on purpose. The
chances are still there.
So you say there's a chance. Hey, That's what the hair is really the repellent that's keeping it from happening. So go see Hoppers.
All right. Well, yeah, I just wanted to check in on the status of the hair, Charlie. It's going to be an ongoing conversation.
Nice.
Every podcast. We have a monthly podcast, so
I really need to go through and put a video together of like the time lapse stuff, because you guys just look the same all the time, and I'm just constantly chia petting facial hair in and out, and my hair keeps getting different lengths. I like, it marks the passage of time on the podcast.
We should put together a time lapse of you.
It'd be fun.
Let's see how you've aged in the past 5 years.
No, not me. Of all three of us, I think the funny part would be that you guys just look the same. While like it's like you keep bringing in a different third guy, and you guys are always the same. But like there's a different, random dude. Anyway, go see Michael.
It's actually pretty remarkable how dark my beard was. If you go back to the early episodes, my beard was pretty dark, and now it's very gray. So I noticed that the other day when I was checking something out.
Yeah.
Dylan looks the exact same. Dylan's looked the exact same for about 15 years. Dylan just stopped aging about 15 years ago.
Yeah, because I looked like I'm 50. I'm 25. And so now that I'm getting closer to 50, finally they're like, well, you look like 50. I'm like, good, I'm almost there. Like at high school, they're like, what, are you a teacher? I'm like, I'm a student. I'm a student.
That's the Steve Martin effect, where you just, you look old until you then look young.
Just like Steve Martin. That's who you look like, Tudon. You and Steve Martin.
Often been said.
That's true. They're like, only after he's had all those facelifts, then you look like him. There you go. I love Steve Martin. One of these kind of things. I love him too.
All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Yes, please.
Charlie, you want to wrap this up for us?
Yes. Don't see any of the movies that were on Brody or Dylan's list, but please go to the theaters.
No, I need money.
You don't know the story of Michael Jackson until you've seen Michael, the biopic featuring an actor portraying Michael Jackson. You do not want to miss that. True. That is an in-theaters only. Please, all over the world, go see that. Go see the Mario Brothers Galaxy movie. Please see Hoppers. This is how you can support the channel. Don't subscribe. Go see movies that were on my list and support my fantasy team.
No, don't say that. And then go watch The Bride.
You can stream all our episodes at once.